Well, this weekend is Mother's Day. Unbelievable. Amazing how that time has come. We're almost in the middle of May already. So Mother's Day this weekend. I really do hope that all you mums have a wonderful and renewing, refreshing day this Mother's Day Sunday. Well, this is time for my weekly talk. Lately, I've been bringing them on Thursdays, late afternoon. And today I would like to take the opportunity to speak to our moms and to children as well. And so that's what I had on my mind today, mothers and in the relationship with children. So let me just start by saying I'm very, very thankful for my own life. I was blessed with an absolutely tremendous mom. Mom had 5 children and did so many things for us. She loved us. She expressed that in her care for us. She fed us. She would comfort us. There were so many things that Mom did in the course of a day that she just did out of who she was. She was just very real with us, and my sense is, and my belief is, that all 5 of us turned out quite well, healthy, whole lives, and doing very well. And so a lot of that credit goes to our mother. And so I'm very blessed to have her still in my life. She still encourages me. I also have an amazing wife, wonderful 3 children. They're all married, and so they have spouses. So I have, so I put that all together and I say I have 6 children. And they're just great, 6 children. And I have 3 grandchildren as well at this stage of my life, which I'm also very delighted about. I mention all that to say that I've observed that moms do a lot of things for us, and it really is a labor of love. And so moms, I know that, just from my own take on it, that at the end of the day, you often can feel tired. And sometimes, you can wonder, what did I get done today? What did I accomplish? Did I make a difference? And I just want to encourage you today that your daily efforts do add up and multiply and make a huge difference in your children's lives. Whether your children are really young or whether your children are grown up, they really do. It adds up. You're doing a great work. And I hope you know that. And listen, everybody, children, fathers, others, encourage moms, because they really do a lot of work and a lot of good things that makes our world a better place and certainly impacts our children in a phenomenal way. I'd like to give a few encouraging tips to moms today. And in this pandemic, we can overlook how children feel. We've developed in our own lives many ways of processing things. We have internal tools to how we deal with stress in our lives, but our children haven't yet developed those things. Or at times we don't think about the pandemic in relation to our children because, we don't think they can relate to it, or maybe we just don't stop to think that they actually know what's going on. So here's a few thoughts I'd share with you. They're doable stuff and things maybe you're already doing. And if you are, great. Take it as a compliment that you're on the right track. But here's a few things that I wanted to bring to your mind today. First thing is this: just be aware. Just be who you are. Just be aware of this whole thing. The children are trying to process this COVID-19 experience as well. They really do get it. Some of them are missing their friends, the kids they hang out with at school or after school, or, having one of the other children, one of their friends come over to their house, or going over to somebody's place or birthday party. They're sensing that kind of stuff, or they're picking up on the emotional strain in the house in your place. And a lot of us are under stress and strain, and we don't even recognize it. But our kids, they can pick up on it. So I think that half the battle really is just being aware of what your children are processing. And if you can get that, if you can get through that, you will find a tremendous ability to kind of just begin to unlock things in yourself just by being aware of what's happening. Second thing I would say is I'd encourage you to pray for your children. Jesus in the Bible, Jesus loved children and he blessed children. There's a story of Jesus that I love. One of my favorite stories about him in this regards. He'd stop and he'd pick up the children and he would bless them. He would touch them. He would spend a moment or two with them. Now, he was hugely busy. He had hundreds of people that would listen to him. He did large lectures and teachings. He talked to leaders of the day in his nation and individuals that were struggling in need, people that needed healing or encouragement mentally or physically, spiritually. He was there for people. And so his disciples decided that they would manage the situation and thought, well, Jesus doesn't have time for children. He's got all these adults he's trying to deal with. Well, when Jesus caught wind of that they were telling the children not to come, Jesus got angry with them. And he said, don't forbid the children to come with me. And there was some passion there. That really encourages me. It shows me that God feels that our children are very special. He is passionate about it. Now, why do I say that? The reason I say that is that when you pray, you have God's attention. He cares about your kids. Don't worry about how to pray. Sometimes we think, well, I don't know how to pray. I don't know what that looks like. I haven't had a lot of experience with it. Listen, it isn't about the words. It's not a formula. It's not a ritual. It's just a living reality of you speaking from your heart to God. And so you can speak to Jesus, you can speak to the Lord, and he will hear you if you just speak from your heart. Just open your heart. Speak your own words. And when you're praying for your kids, asking for help, wisdom, insight, he'll give it to you. Or if you pray with your children, the children will pick up your heart and your recognition that God can assist them as well. So those are a couple things. I'll just mention one more, and that is I'd encourage you to teach your children to bless other people as well. I mean, if you're not sure what the word bless means, I mean to help people, to encourage people. Bless people is to help, to encourage, or inspire. Let the children observe how you're helping someone else. This is really good modeling. You know, they see you doing something to help somebody else and they see the joy in your own heart. Maybe get them to help you doing a craft or making a card for someone else. You know, with that in mind, hats off to those who've been making hearts and placing them on their windows. That is so cool. We know why we're doing that. I won't get into it. Or to those out banging pots, beeping their horns at 7 o'clock every night. This is good stuff. And if you're doing that, that is modeling something to your children to appreciate those that are in essential services. So that's good teaching for moms. So listen, if you're doing that stuff, good on you. You know, or if one of these things encourages you want to try a little more of it, then I hope that's helpful to you. In conclusion, I just want to stop at this point and just say, thanks for all you do, moms. You're doing a good job. You are making this world a better place, one child at a time. And so happy Mom's Day, happy Mother's Day, and I hope and I trust and pray that you have a great day. Bye for now.